Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Prime Dice here again with another video. Here with my alt account, Prime Guide. Yeah, so I haven't done nothing yet, since last video. If you haven't seen the last video, please go watch it so you guys see how to actually beat Zone 1, okay? So right now, that's what I did. Beat Zone 1. I haven't done nothing else yet. So now in this video, what I will be doing is that I will be farming for Borlan since we can do it now. Okay, I'm gonna show you the process it takes to farm for Borlan and get the schematic. Okay. And here, if we are lucky in this video, we are going to get the Shramp schematic and we're going to get the Borland schematic and we'll be able to +5 Borland, okay? It's a tedious process, but a lot of people don't understand that it takes a long time sometimes for you to actually do that. So yeah, if you like this type of content, if you think that I'm helping you out, please subscribe to the channel and like this video, okay? At a minimum, please just like the video, so it helps out and I can help other people as well, okay? So let's get to grinding. The key factor here obviously is to go from normal to hard and heroic. Okay, you want to begin to farm all these familiars and heroic. Why? Because obviously, if you start it out, you have this little candy bar. It gives you 200% gold find and capture rate. So when you actually begin to farm in heroic, you will also have 200% more and 200% capture rate as well. So you will have a total of 400. Okay, so that is a must. So you will be stacking up gold like crazy, whatever, and you will also have a chance to begin to persuade these familiars that you need. Remember that for Borland you need Bob and you need Merlin, and for Shramps you need Shrump and you need Gramps. That you guys still haven't seen it, but you killed like four birds with one stone, to put it in a way. And by doing this as well, you will have a chance to get the Borland schematic here and the Shramp schematic as well, okay? So that's the reason behind it. So, with that being said, just enjoy the process and listen to the music. And I would just maybe just fast forward this so you guys can see, what it takes. So it's not a 40-minute video or whatever. And like I said, I just want to have at least one of each familiar, so I can just have one at least. But yeah, my focus is Bob and Shrimp, okay? So just enjoy the video. There will also be some instances that maybe you will run out of money and you will not have enough money to persuade each time. So what you do is that you just continue and just run the dungeon again. Then you will have money again to persuade two more times, etc. The important thing is here is not to run out of money. I mean, out of energy, obviously, because let's say that we do these runs and I don't level up at the same time, then that's going to be a problem. Okay. Usually, if that becomes an issue that you're running out of energy, then one thing that you can also do is to actually like unlock raids and invasions and all that stuff and gauntlet and trial and whatever in order for you to actually level up quicker, and that way you will always be leveling up. If you run out of energy, you just use one of those and that's it. Because obviously I haven't unlocked guild yet or anything, so I can't join a guild and whatnot, but yeah, you'll see. And also, I forgot to mention, if you want, just to have a better success rate when it comes to capturing, because right now I think it's a simple scroll. Yeah, it only gives me 25% item find. So you can actually use this one and it will give you 50%. So that way you have more chance in a way to actually get the shramps and the Borland schematic. For some people, those two schematics are like a pain, you know. So yeah. Usually, usually I have the, see, now I don't have gold, you know, so it's like, it is what it is, right? And now I got three opportunities. That's crazy, two opportunities there. Um, so usually what I like to do is that I'm with this. Look, I can't even, wow, this is crazy. I don't have no gold whatsoever. It is what it is, right? Like, don't stress over it. Don't worry. At the beginning, it is like really crazy in order to for the gold and everything. You know, it's like whatever. It is what it is. You know. I forgot what I was going to say. So I'll remember in a bit. And you'll see that sometimes you will get prompt to persuade a familiar, like a lot, and you will never capture him. Like it's happening with me and Bob, you know. Like I have had a lot of chance to persuade Bob, but I haven't been able to capture him yet, you know. Now I got one, you know, but after how many tries, you know, they just rob your money. That's all. Oh, I remember now. So, usually what I like to do is in the settings you can put the auto persuade with gold on and decline duplicate familiars and whatever, blah blah. But usually I have the auto persuade on, but since I'm low leveled, I don't like doing that for the reason that I mean since I don't have too much gold, I don't like doing it because um I don't have too much gold, you know, so I don't want him to be capturing the stumpy guy or whatever, like the Professor Oak, I think that's what his name is, or whatever, like this one, the first one. But yeah, and I don't have no more gold. This is the struggle at the beginning, you know. Like if you want to push through, you can push through if you want, and like I said, you can unlock different the other things and whatnot, you know, like raids and everything. You can get money from there. But usually at the beginning, I like to do raids and everything just for me to be able to level up so I have more energy, you know. At least this run wasn't bad. I got two bobs, you know, so that is good. And almost all my equipment are rare. Okay, so that's a plus for me, you know. So yeah. See, right now I have three bobs. I only need three more. Remember that you need six. You need six bobs. You need six shrimp. You need six merlin and six grams in order for you to have a plus five Borlan and a plus five shrimps. Okay. Remember that is the key. Okay. Those are the things that you need. So if I can get more chests that I can unlock and everything, that even better for me, because then I can have more money, etc. Okay, at least I got 3,000. Okay, I got 4,000 now, so I can persuade two more if they appear. If I get the chance. Like, I know there's an option here for bribe, and that's I'm using gems. Never do that at the beginning. It's like never. Unless you're farming for mythic familiars and whatnot, never do that. I got the Mr. Bob schematic. Boo, I didn't get the one that I need. But at least one less. So now if another rare schematic drops, it will be either Shramps or it's going to be on Borlan. So that's nice. Like I said, some people are lucky, some others are not that lucky. So yeah. And also, if you're on mobile or whatever, you can also activate this. I'm gonna show you right now. You can activate this by watching some ads. In the PC, you can't do it, but if you're on mobile or whatever, you can watch ads and it will add 50% or whatever. So yeah. So this guy over here, if you kill him, um, he may drop epic equipment as well. You know. So right now I have 24,000. I'm gonna try and persuade just because I have a lot of gold right now. But if I had like 10,000, I would even try it. Because he's an epic, and I mean, why not? He's a dungeon boss, so it's good to have him there. I believe he's also a good healer, but like I said, if you can't, he will work like going past zone 2 or whatever, but after that, it's just, yeah, like, you know, you're gonna struggle because he's not +5. I like opening chests whenever they are there. It's a huge gold boost. Gives me a lot of gold and everything. So you saw that with that Gobby only, I think he gave me like 15,000 gold. That's why I also like trying to defeat him. But he's pretty strong. Like, don't let him fool you. He's only one. Look, another one. Boom. He's only one, but it is he's tough. Obviously I melt him because I'm using my main character. So yeah. And my chances of persuade is garbage, man. I don't have that much luck right now. Usually that's a merchant. I have to decline all merchants because they don't give you enough things. So I'm like, whatever. And it's really expensive as well. Like they will sell you epic like for I don't know, like 800 gems or something. It's like, come on, bro. Like I'm not doing that. And I can't waste gold on equipment because remember I'm already in zone 2. So when I begin to go into zone 2, I will begin to get drops of tier 2. Okay? All my gear that I have right now is from zone 1, aka tier 1. Look, boom, I got this epic. See? But I mean, I'll equip it later. Um but yeah, like all my gear right now is tier 1, so I don't need it. I mean, I'm gonna begin to get drops for tier 2, when I go to tier 2. So I'm not getting enough persuade or anything, so I will have a lot of gold when it comes to 20,000. Boom, another one. Only 3 more. And I'm still missing the Shroom schematic, and I'm still missing the Borlan schematic. But I know that will drop eventually, so I'm not stressing over it. You shouldn't stress over it either. Maybe this video is going to be a little bit long or whatever, but trying to give you the best possible content out there, so you know what to expect. You have your mindset right and whatever, you don't get demotivated. There's a lot of people that they're going to tell you a million different things, like at the end of the day, it is your game. You play however you want to play. You can either follow my guidance or other people guidance, or you don't. It's just like whatever. It's no it's no big deal. But I got this. Let me put my epic on. Like why not? Okay, so let's go at it again. Like if you want to be strong and not struggle that much, then just follow my guidance of what I'm doing, Cause it's like I say, if it works for me, why isn't it going to work for you? You know, you're right there as well, So yeah. So those little chests, they give you a little bit of gold and some items and whatever, but the blue ones are the ones that actually will give you epic, as well. And the red ones, that's where you use the skeleton key. The red ones will actually give you, I think it's a guarantee epic. Some people say that it gives you legendaries. um I have never seen it give me a legendary. It's like super rare that it does, but I have never seen it. So yeah. Look, I got another epic there, So yeah. I would say there are two type of shrines. There's a SP shrine that if you use it, it will fill up all your SP for you to use skills. And there's like a pink one, and that one is HP shrine. So usually, if you don't have high players or anything, and you're struggling in a boss, you want to use those shrines at the end, like before even fighting the boss. Like you kill everybody, and then you use the shrine. So when you get to the boss, you're like fully equipped. Like fully healed up and full SP, whatever, depending on which one appeared. I only need two more shrimp, and that's it. Then I don't need to persuade him no more. That's extra money there for me. Like I said, 19,000. I mean, if I can, I will do it. Because in my eyes, it's like, why not? But if you're, like I said, if you're struggling with money, don't do it. Don't do it. It's just a waste of money. Because one persuade of him, you can actually persuade one, two shrumps or two bobs, or one shrump and one bob if it comes up. So yeah, just be mindful of that. See, sometimes it happens, like you will just continue to get the chance for persuade, but you can't capture nothing. It's like And then you think to yourself like, oh my God, this is broken or whatever, blah blah. It's like, come on, like there's a percentage that you will be able to persuade him. Look, only 20% success. So every time you do persuade, I mean, and if it's a success, it's like you had a 20% chance. It's like even though it's the same category, I mean, this one is a staff. So why not? See, look at this. Have no luck whatsoever right now. You know. So usually until tier 9, I recommend using a staff because you can also heal your teammates as well. So yeah, if you can, then just use the staff. Whenever you get a staff, use it because believe me, it will help out a lot in the long run. I will always have a staff on me until tier 9 because then in tier 9 forward, I'm just looking for sets and legendaries in order to get to the next tier. See, right now I only have 5,000 gold. It doesn't make sense for me to actually persuade him because I'm still missing Bob. I mean, yeah, Bob and Trump. See, look. Boom, last one. If I would have tried and persuaded him, I wouldn't have no money for this Trump. And look, I got my last one. So now I don't need to actually persuade Trump no more because I already have 6. But I still need to persuade Bob. So I will still do it here, just because I still need the Shramp schematic and the Borlan schematic. But I already got my Shrumps, so I don't mind. I just want now to have 6 Bob because now when I go into farming Merlin in that dungeon, there's also a chance that the Borland schematic will drop. And I'm farming for Merlin now, you know. So I already got my Bobs and everything, etc. So it's like I'm not wasting energy and time or anything. Just follow the things that I'm doing and you will be good. See, I don't need to farm. I already have 6. I don't need him no more, you know. It's like get out of here. You're not going to continue to steal my money. And now I can stack up on gold, you know. Only missing one more Bob, and that's it. So in this run, I have been really lucky, and I have gotten 2 epic main hands. So which one you want to use will all depend to you on the skills and everything. Like I like staff. I mean, I'm still tier 1, so it's like no big deal. But yeah, which one to get? I mean, you can either use the axe or the bow, so because they're epic at the end of the day. So it all depends the skills that you want to have. 556. This one is 565. So I'm gonna just use the bow. So I haven't had any chance to persuade no one. At least on Bob. He's the last one that I need. So it's like, come on, give me a chance, please. So the good thing is that since obviously I'm not having like no persuade chance, my goal will continue to go up. Let's see. I only need one more Bob. That's it. Only one more. So I can't leave here because here's like the only. I mean, in the future you will also there's some dungeons that you can get Bob, but for now here is like the way for me to get Bob and whatnot. So I have enough gold, so like why not? Let me see how many gold I have, because I can't see because of all these people getting drops. 18. Yeah. See, the red chests are the chests that you can actually use the skeleton key on. If you want more gold, then do it. But since you already unlocked zone 2, I mean, do it in the next zone so you can get an epic from tier 2, whatever. Or just save them up until you're tier 9. That's what I'm going to do. All my skeleton keys, I'm going to save them up until I'm tier 9. Because that way when I begin to farm and raid and everything, then I can just begin to open them up in raids. You may be wondering like, oh my god, Prime, like why do you continue to like play on this level, whatever, blah blah. If you're only missing one bob, just move on. It's like, no, I need six, okay? I just need six bobs. So I'm only missing one. And at the same time, there's a chance that I will get Borlan in Shram Schematic. Always remember that. It is not a waste of time because you're not doing only one thing only. You're still trying to get the Shram Schematic and the Borland Schematic. For some strange reason, they are like really hard to drop, but it's because obviously the item find that we have is not like the best or anything like that. It's only 50% additional item find plus the bonus is 45%. So it's not that much. So yeah. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the the composition of the enemy team, like when there's a Bob, there's only like one or two, or none at all. So that's why it's taking me a little bit longer because I'm not getting enough Bobs in the mobs in order for me to persuade him. So yeah, if there's no Bob, then I can persuade Bob. And when I do have to, I don't get the chance to persuade him. Ooh, I got a schematic. I really hope it's Borlan schematic. If it's this Shramps, even better. But um, I really hope it's a Borland schematic because remember that we're farming for Borland, so that's like my priority right now to get that schematic at least. Because then when I have the six Merlan, then I can just craft fuse those two to get Borland and have him +6, and then we can do zone 2. Nope, Terrump schematic. Wow, that's interesting. Terrump schematic of all the ones. See, I'm having no luck whatsoever. Like that was a supposedly Bob mob, and there was only one. It's like, come on, give me more. I need more. I mean, at this point, I have 38 gold, 38,000 gold. So it's like if the stumpy guy, Professor Oak, wants to continue to appear there, then I'm just gonna capture him as well. Just because I have enough money for him. And it's only 1,000, so I already have one, so yeah, like why not? See, but I have no luck whatsoever. So this will happen. I've seen people that they have done 40 attempts and they haven't been able to capture one Bob or one Shrimp or whatever. They get demotivated. It's just that's the way the game is. It's just all percentage, all it is RNG. There's like not much that you can actually do at the end of the day. But at least I continue to get materials because whenever you continue to go up, you will see that um you will need a lot of common material, rare materials in order to upgrade your gear. And they run out like really fast. At the beginning, they run out really fast. If it came to a point where you run out of energy and you can't do nothing else, then just um wait a bit, whatever you're close to leveling up, just wait a bit and just level up, and you will be able to do a couple of more runs and everything. So yeah, because remember that we haven't, like I told you in the beginning, we haven't unlocked raid or gauntlet or anything. So yeah, nor the guild, so I can't join no guild and get the perks associated with that guild. So yeah, at least I'm getting more attempts to persuade Bob. So that's good. Earlier we didn't had those many attempts, so at last I captured the lost Bob. Hmm. So you guys saw how the grind was. Now onto capturing Merlin after this run. So now we go over to capture Merlin, and here's the schematic for him. I mean, yeah, Merlin in order to get Borlan eventually. So the good thing here is that if a blue schematic drop, I know that the only schematic that's going to drop is Borlan. I may get some other drops and whatever, but I don't care about the other drops. So I also finished that level with a couple of epics. So you guys saw. So let me level up real quick. So I finished that level with 4 epics. So that's more than enough. That's really good. Even though that they're tier one, I mean, it's good. For next zone. So, oh, this is Merlin, and that's the one that I need. Already captured one. Need 6 of him. This case, 5 more. Interesting that I have gotten 2 common schematic drops. It's just interesting. 2 of them. So since now I have enough gold, I'm going to begin to persuade everybody until I get 6 of them, of whoever pops up. So yeah. Lord Cerulean. I don't know if you have noticed, but the game is getting a little bit laggy and whatever. Sometimes it does that. So, but we are almost there for Borland. So we need 2 things: 5 Merlin, um, and the Borland schematic, obviously. But we're almost there. And then after that, next video will be us doing us going through, well, me going through zone 2 and seeing the requirements that we need. This video is going to be a little bit long just because I want to show you the process it takes. I want to show you what it actually takes in order to get the schematics, to get the familiars and everything. Like, I want this to be an in-depth guide. I can go straight to the point and whatever, and that's it. But I want you to see, that it is normal. And the only way for me to show you is to actually do it, So yeah. But not gonna lie, the the capture for Merlin, they are on point, So I just need that schematic, to be honest. I captured two Merlin in this run. Look at that. Interesting. And you know what I forgot as well? That I'm clicking rerun, but it's only 20. It's only costing me 20. I forgot to go back and do hard. I mean heroic, because right now I'm on hard. So, oops, my bad. Don't forget to do that, okay? That way you get more, more drops and everything. Forgot about that. And obviously you get more experience and you can level up more, so on and so forth. I'll melt everything later on, not now. Also remember to get your milestones as well and everything as you continue to capture familiars and all that good stuff, okay? Because it gives you some resources and whatnot, like some materials. So I hope I can level up before I run out of energy. So that is awesome. I'm only missing two more Merlin, but guess what? I don't have the schematic for Borlan, so I really hope I get it soon. If not, then I will just continue to grind here until I get it. Whenever I get it. So yeah. Only one more and still no Borland schematic. Interesting. I hope I level up in these 2 runs, otherwise I'm gonna be without energy. If I don't level up here, I'm out of energy. So let's see. But I really need that Borland schematic as well. So if I capture the last Merlan, what I will do is that I will just fast forward until I get my last, until I get Borland schematic. So whenever I capture the last Merlan, I will just turn off all persuade except for epic, and I would just grind through until I get the Borland schematic. And I would just fast forward this video and everything, so that way. Okay, got my last one. Oh, and got my Borland schematic at the same time. Wow. Okay, I'm happy right now. So after all this grinding, you saw, you saw how it went. So I'm gonna decline duplicate familiars. Let's push through this dungeon. Let's create our Borland and finish this long ass video. Okay, so yeah. And I also got a new enchant. So I can actually put 2 on. Let me identify. Yes. 0.75 speed, equip, boom. Now I got 2 enchants on. So that is nice. Okay, so for you to craft Borland, so you need to go over here, right? And you see where it says fuse? Well, I don't have raw material, but yeah. I don't have rare materials because I forgot that I needed that. I haven't melted all my gear that I have gotten. So come here, I'll melt, boom. and I don't believe it will be enough in order for me to actually have him +5. So yeah, woohoo for me. But at least I will have at least I can do 4 at least, you know. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then you go over to stable, board, and select Borlan. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So with that being said, that's how you get Borland. Obviously, the idea is to get him to +5, you know. So, oh look, I did unlock trials. I didn't even see it that I unlocked trials. Interesting. So over here, the same thing, +5 and everything, you know. So okay. So with that being said, um, now it's just to get more rare materials in order for me to create more fusions. So I'm missing only 100. So since now I'm going to be grinding for the next one, then I will just +5 Borland and everything, you know. So yeah. So thank you all for being here. I know it was a long video, but you saw what it took for me to actually get Borland, okay? So if you like this video, please subscribe and hit that like button, you know, so I can continue to make good content and everything, and so everybody else can find these type of videos. Okay, so with that being said, peace out, and I will see you on the next video, which is going to be clearing zone 2. Okay, peace.